Namaskara. Welcome back to our YouTube channel Manovigyan. I'm your psychologist friend Shreya. So today we are going to talk about self-body image. That is, how comfortable are you in your own skin? What do you think of yourself physically? That is your appearance, your height and weight. And sometimes, we end up having negative self-body image. So how do you deal with it and become a better individual so that you're more confident and more outgoing? So without wasting any time, let's get started. So before I start with the video, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell button to get further notification from our channel. So let's start. So what is the self body image all about? This is basically how you see yourself physically. It could be in terms of your appearance, in terms of your height, weight, your color, everything. So this is very very important, and this issue is faced by every individual at some point of their lives, where they may end up developing negative self body image. What is a negative self body image? Some may not be happy with their weight, some may not be happy with their skin color, some may not be happy that they're short or they're tall. This happens. The individual starts questioning himself or herself about how they appear physically. This is mainly because of the beauty standards that is set by a society. you know People face lot of criticisms of how they look. What, not just people, I can take my own example, where people criticize me for my weight. They give you this unrealistic beauty standards. They give you suggestions on how to lose weight. This criticism for being short. I'm little short and I'm little, on a plumpier side. So therefore, there is lot of comments that gets passed about my weight, about my height. And because of all these things, people go through a lot. For me, what happened was, thanks to my parents, they were quite supportive. They made me understand that it's absolutely fine how you look. That really doesn't matter. What matters is how you are and who you are as an individual. But even today, teenagers, and not just teenagers, even adults face this problem, because they end up getting criticized for how they are, who they are, how they look basically. Not just being criticized by the society or other people. Of course, the social media, the televisions, the magazines. I myself, as a teenager, faced this problem. Like, I would see this Bangalore Times newspaper, where I would see heroines with a perfect makeup, perfect hair, perfect figure. And trust me, I didn't know, the matter of fact, that to make them look good, there are like set of people, working for them. And I would always compare myself that, oh, how beautiful they look, how slim and trim she is. And the funny part is, I used to not like my nose, because I used to feel that my nose is too small. And I used to envy those actors or actresses who had really good and sharp nose. But we fail to understand that there is a team itself to make them look good. So as a teenager, we tend to get influenced. Not just teenagers, even adults. But yes, now I understand the matter of fact that there's a whole team, to make them look good. And I'm not telling that you shouldn't wear makeup or you shouldn't look in a certain way. Makeup is just meant to enhance your physical features. It doesn't change your feature, it just enhances it. So some people fail to understand that. And there is perfect body image that is set by the society. So there is lot of issues that are faced by the individuals, because they end up criticized for their weight, for their height, for their color. Some people have issue with the matter of fact that a person is little dark skinned. Some people even have issue if an individual is little fair. So there's a lot of discrimination. There is a lot of criticism that is given by the society. Of course, the social media and the media adds up all that pressure. So your next question would be, so how do I deal with it if I'm facing this issue? So first thing is, try to understand the matter of fact that, especially in terms of media and social media, there is a team that gets into for making an individual look good. That is one part. Second is, avoid social medias that are constantly into high beauty standards. You're always supposed to look very beautiful, or you should have this perfect figure, perfect color. So avoid those kind of posts, or take a break from social media itself. That would be better. And try to surround with people who help you and make you feel good about yourself the way you are, and avoid those who criticize you for who you are. It could be in terms of how you look or the other aspect. See, you may say that, okay, Shreya, you are telling it so easily, how is it possible? I have to go for an office and work there. In office itself, there are my colleagues who you know uh, discriminate me or judge me on how I look or tease me, whatever it could be. So, how do I deal with them? So, first thing is that, try to avoid them. If not possible, tell them directly that what they are doing is wrong, and because of them, it is affecting it is affecting you. So try to communicate it directly. And yes, be calm while replying to them. See, what happens is, as a teenager, I used to do this mistake. Somebody would talk about my weight, immediately my trigger would go up. And then later, I would realize that I shouldn't have done that. And even my mom would tell me that, why do you get triggered? But later I realized that she was right, that there's no point in getting triggered. Instead, deal with them, talk to them calmly. That is second. Third is that, try to tell them that there is a limit and they should stop. See, I know at times all these things don't work, but at least you know the matter of fact that you have tried. And yes, not but least, last but not the least, sorry. No, last thing is that you should be confident about yourself. See, the more confident you are about yourself, nobody can talk about you, or nobody can hamper. Their criticisms will not hamper you. Even today, I get criticized for how I look, for my weight, because I'm short, whatever it is. But your confidence shouldn't let it go, because the more you're confident, the more you're able to face the situation. And please don't let these things affect your daily life, because what happens is, when you let that in you, you cannot improve yourself, work upon yourself. It affects your day to day functioning. In severe cases, you see that people get into depression. And I'm pretty sure you would have heard these things like bulimia, anorexia nervosa. Bulimia is where they eat a lot and then they start puking out because they feel that they have eaten a lot. Anorexia nervosa, they don't eat at all because they have this unrealistic standards of beauty, that I should have zero figure, I should look in a certain way. So that is another biggest issue. And there's anxiety, social anxiety, because they feel that, okay, what if people criticize me for how I look? So all these are the problems that gets developed with negative body image, negative self body image, basically. And the last thing is that, always stand in front of the mirror and talk to yourself. Say something positive. I'm beautiful. I'm confident. I can face things. I can take negative comments, and definitely I will deal it in a proper way. So make sure whatever comes to your mind at that point of time, talk something very positive about yourself, your body image. I'm beautiful. I have beautiful eyes. I have beautiful lips. I love the way I look. I love my body, because body is where we live in. That's our house. And definitely, if you don't look after your body, there's no point. Just because somebody is criticizing you, so therefore you stop taking care of yourself, doesn't make sense. So always take care of your body, always take care of yourself. Definitely exercise not just because somebody told you. Exercise because you are willing to stay healthy and become a healthy individual. So I hope you like this small video about self body image. If you have liked the video, please do like, comment so that we can improve upon our upcoming videos. Like, share so that we can reach more number of people with more concepts regarding to mental health. Don't forget to hit the bell button. So until the next time, you take care, stay happy, stay positive. Bye bye.